ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਲਾਈਨ ਤੇ ਹਨ ਰੀਜਨਲ ਕਾਉਂਸਲਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਦੇ ਵਾਰਡ ਨੰਬਰ 2 ਔਰ 6 ਤੋਂ ਮਾਈਕਲ ਪਲੈਸ਼ੀ ਹੋਰੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਮਿਸਟਰ ਪਲੈਸ਼ੀ, ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਪ੍ਰਵਾਸੀ ਪਲੱਸ।
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much, and I understand that you are going to have an event at Brampton City Hall tonight along with the Red Leaf Canadian Resettlement Organization regarding the situation in Afghanistan. Can you please tell more about this event?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I'm a regional councillor in wards 2 and 6, the area I represent, and for anybody that knows me, it's not too often that I try and tackle problems that are outside of the city of Brampton or the region of Peel. But when I was contacted by so many Afghans from the community, right, asking if there's anything that I could do to help, I started calling my MPs, and I was getting a little bit of information from them, so I was able to get on the phone with Minister Blair, and also the Chief of Staff to the Minister of Immigration, just to ask some questions and see if we can get some of these families that are connected to so many Bramptonians out of harm's way and into our city. So we're organizing a gathering for Afghanistan, which is happening tonight, starting at 6:30 in front of City Hall, and we have some speakers. Myself and Mayor Brown will be there speaking, and then also some families that have been affected by this, just so we can hear their stories. Now, this isn't a gathering for us to go out and yell and put blame at anybody. This is more of a healing gathering where we can talk about some of the stories that we've heard and listen and try and start this process of not only healing but having our federal government hear our voices and continue to do whatever they can do to get some of these families into Brampton.
Yeah.
Mr. Palleschi, welcome to Parvasi Plus. This is Rajinder signing.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. We have been also getting so many calls from our listeners, particularly there are now 250 Sikhs and Hindu families. They have taken refuge in a Gurdwara in Kabul. So as you said, Brampton is a multicultural city. People from all over the world have settled in Brampton. So Brampton is always champion to raise voice of all those victims anywhere in the world now.
Yes, absolutely. We're reaching out to the federal government to say, listen, there are families that are in Brampton, in the region of Peel, and in the GTA, and regardless what religion or anything like that, if you're in Afghanistan, if you're in that war-torn country, and you have family here in Canada, then you're welcome, and Brampton will always do whatever they can do. And I know that there are a lot of there are outreach and organizations and the Gurdwaras and the mosques that are saying we can help too. So whatever we can all do to get together to try and build the case for these families that need to come to Brampton and need to get out of Afghanistan.
Yeah, Mr. Palleschi, Prime Minister is under pressure, so is our government, to bring these people as early as possible. They promised, we are regularly in touch with the Minister of Immigration also. They promised to bring 20,000 of those people, but unfortunately, whatever unfolded during this last couple of weeks, it is really so much concerning to all of us. I don't know how we will be able to bring those people who are desperately waiting to trying to go out of Kabul or out of Afghanistan.
Yeah, so sorry, you cut off there a little bit, but if you look at the news and what the U.S. is doing, and they're continuing to push outside of the airport to try and make a bigger area for people to come in, it's a perfect opportunity for the Canadian government, who is now putting flights into Kabul to try and get some of these people out. But it's not only that; it's the paperwork and everything that needs to be fast tracked by the federal government, and we also need that opportunity for outside of in the Taliban controlled area to have a safe meeting place, destination, and to get those people safely to the airport for evacuation.
Yeah, especially we have seen some videos coming out from there. The situation of the children and the women is also very pliable, and we hope that they are brought into some calm atmosphere than the turmoil which they are facing right now over there.
Yeah, absolutely. The media and the media is kind of all over the place from the beginning. You never knew what was really truly happening, and until I have a few members of the community that are constantly talking to me about what is actually happening there, and they're hearing it from their brothers, their sisters, their uncles, their aunties. And their cousins, and what actually is happening there is it's staggering, and it's extremely scary for all these people not to know if they're ever going to be able to talk to their family again. They don't know if this is going to be the last conversation. For the people that are in Afghanistan, they don't know if they're going to be waking up in the morning and wondering if this is the last day, and that's what truly is disappointing, and what I think the federal government is recognizing with this program that they've established. But everything has happened so fast, and government doesn't work as fast as anybody likes them to. But I know that they're continuing to try, and they're getting better at it by the day. I know that much. But we to all the residents that are listening, contact your MPs every day. Call them and ask them what they can do, what they're doing about it, and please, it's unfortunate that there's a campaign and an election going on right now. I would have rather have seen this campaign being halted and maybe put this on the side for a few days or weeks, so that we can try and get more people out of Afghanistan and put everybody back to work trying to make this happen.
Thank you, Mr. Palleschi. We will also urge all of our listeners to go and show your solidarity. And it's just in front of Brampton City Hall. You can reach there 6:30. The event will start from 7 till 8:30. And we will be covering this on our TV live, Mr. Palleschi, this event on Parvasi TV tonight. And we are with you guys every step, and whenever you need any kind of support from us, we are always there.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated. I love you guys very much.
Thank you so much.
Good work.
And I believe there is a lot of work to do even when those people reach here. It's just beginning of this whole exercise. First of all, we have to bring them here. Then we have to keep them sporting till they get settled.
Absolutely, and the families of Brampton and the surrounding areas already have that under control. There are so many people that are opening up their homes to allow for families to come into their homes, to support them financially, to support their housing. But not only that, I've already had discussions at the city level with our Commissioner of Community Services that if we need a rec center, if we need to open up a rec center to bring them in so that we can, with COVID and everything right now, I'm going to have the discussion with the Region of Peel and with the province to get them vaccinated if they need vaccinated, to get COVID testing if they need COVID testing, and to keep them until that period of if COVID is an issue, to make sure that that's not an issue.
Okay, thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Councillor Palleschi. Keep up the good work. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.